Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning. Yeah, it's Tuesday morning, December 9th, 2025. My name is Malcolm. I've got a cup of coffee. I'm sitting here with you guys enjoying another lovely broadcast of Coffee with Malcolm. So, thanks for joining me. Today is National Pastry Day. So if you get your pastries and enjoy them because it's National Pastry Day. Why not? Everybody loves pastries. Unless you're communist. And I even think communists like pastries, to be honest. I don't know why they wouldn't. It's delicious. Unless you're diabetic. And then you have to get the one with the artificial sweeteners. But either way, pastries. I like croissants. I like Danishes. I like all kinds of good stuff. So there's Mel. Hey, Mel. And hey, Dad, how's it going? Good morning. I figured it out this morning. I got the live stream to work properly, and I didn't jack it up. And it's streaming like it should be, and all other good stuff. Yay! But anyway, what else was I going to say? Pastry Day. Do you guys, what's your favorite pastry? If you had to choose one, put it in the chat. Let me know. What's your favorite pastry? Is it a donut? Do donuts count as a pastry? I think so. I would classify them as a pastry. And then you can get them cream filled. You can get them with icing. You can get them all kinds of different stuff. Is it really a donut if it's cream filled and doesn't have the hole in the middle? I don't know. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Yeah, that's our burning question. We should do that as a poll. Let's see here. And sorry, I'm clicking some stuff here real quick. And start poll. There you go. Cream cheese Danish. Oh, this looks great. Yeah. Is it a donut if it doesn't have a hole in the middle? That's a burning question. Does it really classify as that? Or is it like a spin-off? I don't know. The ones... Your coffee intake is slow. I got mine ready to go. I made sure, yesterday was a debacle, flop on the stream. But we're doing better today. I'm proud of myself. I actually pulled it off. So, 19th, we'll just roll right into this stuff like we normally do. Unless you guys have any more comments on the whether it's a donut if it has a hole in it. And then you have the donut holes. We're just more like donut poppers, right? You just kind of pop them in. That's what I think. Donut poppers. And those are good. But the regular donut, and then you got the argument, which donut is the best donut? Is it Krispy Kreme? Or is it Dunkin' Donuts? Or you have like a local mom and pop that make them from scratch? Or you just get whatever the grocery store has, or the little pre-bagged ones with the powdered sugar on them that gets all over you like you've been snorting cocaine. I don't know. So, you know what I'm talking about. It comes in a little bag and it's filled with like 30 of these little miniature donuts covered in this insanely fine powdered sugar. I don't know how they get it so powdery. But they do. And then if you inhale by accident while you're putting one in your mouth, you'll choke to death because the powder goes in. Yeah, it'll choke you. Those things are dangerous. They should come with a warning. And if you, like I said, if you're not careful, you get the powder stuff on your upper lip. You look like you've been snorting cocaine. But they're tasty. Some of them are tasty, some are not. But anyway, donut poppers. What's this here? Here's some good news that I think this is off of coast of India. 1 million turtles nests counted off the beach of India's coast, which is 10 times more than a decade ago, of sea turtles that have been nesting on this beach and then hatching and making their way. And what they do, they don't let nature do its thing, which is kind of, how here in the States, we're like, no, we got to let, if the birds eat them, it's nature. We got to let them, fight for their journey to the sea. And nope, there they watch the mama turtles come up on the beach, dig their little holes, lay their eggs, and when they leave, they go out there and they gather all the eggs up. And then right when they're about to hatch, they take them back out there because dogs and stuff will dig them up and eat them. And then they'll take them back out there, let them hatch, and then supervise them and protect them as they make their little journey into the water. So some people argue that's not really nature, you know. You're not really you're influencing it too much, but it is bringing the population back up, so that's good, I guess. So yeah, 1 million turtle nests counted. Who counted them? I don't know. I'm sure there's more than one person. Couldn't imagine just one guy out there on the beach with a clipboard, you know. 1, 2, 3, and maybe like a paint marker, just dab at each little spot, and each turtle going, "Yep, you've been counted." I don't know. Tampering with evolution. It's just nature. Tampering with nature, period. Right? It's one thing to go out there and like quarantine this beach off from human interaction, and then let the turtles come up there, and some of them get picked off by seagulls and whatever else comes swooping down and eat the baby turtles, and then only a certain percentage actually make it to the ocean. It's sad, but some people argue that's the way it's supposed to be done. Not in India. Nope. They're not even leaving the eggs out there to do their thing naturally. They're gathering them all up. Millions of eggs. I would say 1 million eggs. It's a lot of eggs. It said 1 million turtle nests counted. So that means how many eggs were in each nest? You're talking about multiple millions of eggs out there. I don't know. It seems like a very tedious task and a lot of work for some turtles. Not that I'm a turtle hater. I like turtles. I think they're cool. They're the one animal that I'll stop on the road, unless it's the interstate, and help the turtle cross the road. That's the only animal. Deer, they can piss off. Squirrels, they can't make their mind up. I can't help them. But as far as helping animals, turtles, I help turtles cross the street. And that's normally like in the springtime when they're coming out and going, warm weather. Let's go over here for a change. And then they get smushed on the road. I don't know. We got somebody, Mr. Nick is here. He's got a lot of stuff to say, but you guys can read that if you want. It's a little too much for me to read right now. I think it's kind of gibberish, but you know. But anyway, 1 million turtles. That's good news. Another good news thing, in 1979, smallpox was officially declared eradicated. But it's back. Is it back? Is smallpox back? Has it been like, squirrels are suicidal. They are suicidal. Let's say it's indecisive animals, live short lives. That was my philosophy for squirrels. That's my motto for squirrels. Indecisive animals live short lives. You can't make your mind up if you're going left or right, straight back, jumping up or something like that. Then you shouldn't be on the road. You get away from everything else, but a car? I don't know. There's Scott. Hey, Scott, how's it going? Thanks for joining me this morning. Hope you're doing well. Swipe down. It's rare smallpox. Smallpox, and guess what? It was a vaccine. Oh, no. I don't want to dwell on that too much. Just throwing it out there for 2 seconds. A vaccine eradicating something. Imagine that. But, yeah, no more smallpox. When I was in the service before I got deployed, they gave the smallpox shot, which festered up on your arm, and you had to leave it alone and let it fester. It was very weird. They gave you a small dose of smallpox to boost your immune system so you wouldn't catch it, but I thought it was eradicated. So why do we have to get it before we went to the Middle East? I don't know. Evidently it wasn't eradicated after all, maybe. It was declared eradicated. How true is that in 79? I don't know. But I had to have the stupid shot, and it left this big ring on my arm, and it was just this nasty festering thing. You had to let it go through its course and like scab over and stuff, or you'd have to get it again, and it itched like a mofo. So yeah, I thought it was totally eliminated too. But let's see here. I'm trying to read some stuff here. Yeah, kids don't get their. You know what? Some people have the philosophy: you're gonna die of something. Choose your death. Choose your poison. Right? You want to die of some stupid disease because you didn't want to get a shot? That's on you. You can die from alcoholism as well, or drunk driving. So, playing with electrical wires that aren't turned off, that would kill you. There's all kinds of stuff that would kill you, Eating donuts for 3 meals a day for the rest of your life, that will kill you. But, getting a shot that'll keep you from getting sick, are they 100% foolproof? I don't want to dwell on that too much. I don't want to harp on stuff like that. Tomato, live your life, do what you want. I'm not a scientist. I'm drinking coffee and making YouTube videos. What do I know? fork in the light socket or the wall socket. Yeah, yeah. The butter knife in the wall socket. What's inside there? It didn't kill him. It just them a little bit. And they're like, you know what? That wasn't fun. I'm not going to do that again. But, but yeah, just, they'll learn. What was it, Jeff Foxworthy? They had the TV. They had the huge TV on a TV dinner stand, and the kid pulled it off and pulled the TV down on top of himself. And the dad's like, he'll learn. He'll pull it down himself one time. He'll learn. Anyway, that's, it's comedy. Jeff Foxworthy, back in the good old days of Jeff Foxworthy. Has he done the You Might Be a Redneck stuff lately? Has anybody heard him or looked him up? I haven't looked him. I'm gonna look him up later on today and find out if Jeff Foxworthy's still making the You Might Be a Redneck GIF type thing. I imagine surely he's ran out of You Might Be a Redneck jokes. I don't know. How many of them could you possibly say? He had quite a few. They were pretty funny back in his heyday, right? But I haven't heard him lately either. Jeff Foxworthy. He made his money and he's just living out his life now. I think he did a special a couple years ago, a little tour. He had like a handful of You Might Be a Redneck GIF type things. Yeah, 2 or 3 years ago, he did a little stand-up special. But it was like really low-key. It didn't hit the mainstream. The 11 Redneck Days of Christmas. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that one. Maybe I have, but that was so long ago. I don't know. Speaking of jokes and Jeff Foxworthy, why are teddy bears never hungry? They're stuffed. And that, my friend, is your joke of the day. Why are teddy bears never hungry? They're stuffed. The 12 Rednecks of Christmas. I think I've heard that before, but it was long ago when it came out. I'm sure it's funny. So, but anyway, yeah, they're stuffed. Funny stuff. Anyway, I've burned through my little stuff that I printed off for you guys this morning. I've already gone through it. From turtles to smallpox and whether donuts or this and that. Yeah, let's look at our poll. So yeah, if it doesn't have a hole, it's still a donut. 75% of people say so in our poll. So if you're just listening, yeah, a donut, it's still a donut, even if it doesn't have a hole in the middle. I never really had that burning question before until now. And so some stuff like that just pops into my head. And, well, is it or is it not? I don't know. Did you guys see the little video I made of the woman who said that Christmas is on 25-25-25? She, I think she was genuinely excited that Christmas fell on 25-25-25. And there's no 25 months in a year. So it's all, it's stupid. And I made a little parody video of it, making fun of it and stuff like that. But yeah, check it out. It's funny. I posted it last night, and yeah, commentary on the lady that thought that Christmas fell on 25-25-25 this year. It'll never happen again, she said, because it never has happened. Technically speaking, it never will because it doesn't exist. Yeah, you should be watching this stuff, Mel. You got to get in there and check out these videos I'm throwing up there. But anyway, 25 bi-weeklies. I guess you could say that. Yeah. It's actually 26 bi-weeks. So even then, I didn't take in consideration. But who calls out dates on a bi-weekly basis? The third bi-weekly is going to be... No, nobody does that. It's okay, Mel. I'm just giving you a hard time. Well, there you go, guys. There's my 15 minutes. Thank you all for watching and being supportive and having good vibes. And I hope you all have a good day out there on this Tuesday. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great day, guys. Bye, everybody.